Is this what we're going to... You ready, Donnie? Oh, he's ready. Hey, what's up, Winnebago? This is Dale Brisby, Cody Webster. We're out here learning how to fight bulls. He's going to teach you. First, we're going to go over equipment, and then we're going to fight bulls.
The how-tos, the what not tos.
And all of it. You're welcome.
Just
what do you
everything.
think, Donnie? Does that feel good? Good intro?
Yeah, it's real good.
Okay. Now roll the you're in the intro. This rodeo intro.
If you're going to be bullfighting, personal preference, equipment, different things that's going on, looking at videos, seeing bullfighting just in general and in the public, you would think, man, you got to have a bunch of equipment. These guys got on. Hello, kitty cat.
That's Ranch Kitty.
Ranch Kitty.
Cue the Ranch Kitty, Donnie.
Come up, rub the leg, and here we are. But no, it's people think we got to have on all kinds of crazy equipment. Probably the most important piece of equipment that a guy can have fighting bulls is a good chest protector or a protective vest. It's basically made of foam. It's got some foam. This one's wore out. It's had a lot of miles. But it's got a foam inside that kind of takes away some of the blow. But the most important part is your hard shell front, back, and that covers your ribs. Just if you step in, take a shot from a bull. Bull riding vest is going to be more of like a leather outside, kind of more softer, more easier to move in. But a bull hitting you, you know, these are kind of designed to deflect a horn or a hoof or whatever comes into you. So that's going to be the most important piece of equipment. Second most important for me is going to be my knee braces. This is a Dawn Joy knee brace. That's a Defiance custom fit knee brace. A little squeaky. It's been a lot of miles.
Somebody starting out, would they need to wear that?
Starting out, I mean, personally, if you're just getting going, I wouldn't say you would need a set of knee braces right off the bat. But if you're going to be any kind of longevity into the game, I can't tell you how many times these have saved my knees. And not so much just from the bulls, but saying the guys getting bucked off, you know, coming out the back door or whatever. A lot of times they'll hit you while they're coming down, and that's where you can blow a knee out pretty quick and easy. I've had these shattered completely off my leg, be stepped on and get broke plumb in half. That's really, really important step of being a bullfighter is having a good set of knee braces, even if you don't have knee problems. Just overall wanting to be able to. The longer you're healthier, the much more miles you got left in you. Set of baggies.
Yeah, what you wear on your legs?
Nothing. Just the knee braces.
Nice.
Yep. No padded shorts or anything like that. A lot of guys are gonna be fighting bulls in like the more football cleat, big diggers, which is great when you're young. Not saying I'm old by no means, but it is the miles. And so I've transitioned down to a softball shoe that has a lot less grip, so I do a lot more sliding. If I can slide a little bit more versus digging into the ground, that's just a lot easier on your joints, everything that you do. You know, especially working 150, 180 performances a year, the more you can keep your joints and everything feeling better, just the better overall you're going to feel. These are my baggies. Basically a set of Wrangler jeans that is specifically designed for bullfighting. These are custom made by myself that, you know, when we first get them, they look like a regular pair of pants. You want to cut the crotch out of them. It's a good placement for sponsors. Justin, Wrangler, WSM, Vitalix. It's just kind of more of an old school preference, you know. The older generation of rodeo clowns and bullfighters kind of had to do both jobs, so they looked the part plus did the bullfighting. Nowadays it's more of just a a single job itself. I'm hired on just to protect cowboys for a specific reason, but I still like to have some old school tradition.
Yep.
Baggies, face paint. If you want to know what is in the tiny case, that's face paint.
Gotcha.
Grease paint.
Let's learn how to fight bulls.
Opening positioning. Dale's in here. He's getting his wrap pulled. Generally, for just my sake, I want to be right in here in this area while Dale is pulling his wrap, taking his wrap, everything that's going on in the buck and shoot. It seems like to me a guy can really, you can foresee a bunch of stuff that's going to go down before he ever gets out here in the arena. The way he takes his wrap, what's his equipment look like, just kind of a bunch of just little small things that happen that really don't mean a lot, but for here in your mind, just being able to have that on your mind, you know, that rope is really wore out. That handle really rolls over, just like JB Mooney's bull rope is right now. It is worn smooth out. So me knowing that he cranks away from his hand, that hand's gonna roll over all the way. You know, that rope's it's real flimsy. He's locked in, he's gonna be hung up. So I've been on point, waiting on JB to hang up, not wishing it on you, but if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna be ready for it. Latch side is what we're gonna be working on. Generally, I want to be just about a shoot to a shoot and a half away from that latch so that I can be in positioning. My gate man can still be doing his job. Generally, I have just a little gap here that the gate man can get away. The gate will then open. Dale comes blowing out the chute, going to be 90. One thing right here, Dale, pause. For bullfighters that are coming up or just people just wondering, when this out gate, which is where the bull exits and leaves the arena, when you're on this side, you have to be extremely cautious. You have to be extremely camouflaged into the chutes, and we can't be doing a lot of extra movement because that bull is, the more he bucks, the more he knows where to leave. So he's going to be constantly checking that gate while he's bucking. And while that's going on, if I'm sitting here moving while he's checking out this gate, he'll see me. He's going to come out of the spin, ultimately buck the guy off, or cause you to get a re-ride. So when you're on latch side with the out gate to your back, you've got to be camouflaged in and still. On the flip side, when we're over here on gate side, generally same deal, like to be about a shoot and a half out from the latch, which gives me enough room to let this gate come by. I can then fall into place here while the bull bucks and spins. I've got a little bit more leeway on this side. I can be a little bit more movement because the out gate is over there, and that's where that bull generally wants to go. And I can get in position while this bull's bucking, be ready for the wreck, or to set this bull out of the spin and let Dale get off.
So, maybe just let us know what you're watching for. Dale just went 90, and Dale is left-handed.
Dale is left-handed, so his right hand's going to be in there. That's his free hand. Bull's spinning. I'm going to just stay completely out of the bull's path while he bucks and spins. Whistle blows off. If I come in and just go with the bull spin right now, Dale is left-handed. That's left hand down. So I'm essentially taking this bull into his hand. Well, just as we talked, with JB getting off away from his hand is going to cause your hand to roll. And when your hand rolls over, you're hung up. So while this bull's spinning to the left into Dale's hand, I've got that mentally in my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and change my feet around to where when this whistle blows, I can step right in here. Hey, pick this bull up, bring him the opposite direction of the spin, which allows Dale to jump off
into his hand
and not get hung up. See it so much. So many young guys, they get in a hurry, they get to thinking that they just have to do something. If this bull is spinning, you know, away from your hand or into your hand to where you can just get off without getting hung up, I like to just get into position and set still. Whistle blows, Dale dismounts. When that bull comes back around, I want to step in tight here, pick him up, and lead that bull away from Dale, going towards the out gate.
So you just let him keep going if it's going away from his hand? Because
yep, that's the easiest way, because you're in timing. Everything that you're doing on that bull while you're riding, you're in timing, and you can get off into your hand and not get hung up. Well, if I even just step up there and that bull just looks at me and just takes a weird jump looking at me, that knocks your timing out, and then you make a bad dismount. So for a guy that is young and coming up, just let them bulls keep spinning, get into position, and ready to attack what happens.
so let's say it's not Dale Brisby, and they buck off.
Donnie Daytona.
Let's say Donnie Daytona was getting on a bull, and Donnie bucks off. What's your thought process as far as what's going through your mind? You're watching Donnie. He's out of place. It's 4 seconds in, and he's about to get bucked off. Maybe he's left-handed also. This bull is into his hand, and he's stretched out on the end of his rope right about here.
At that time, I mean, you can't be game planning. Game planning is the worst thing you want to do, Dale. I mean, if we're game planning on what's going to happen with this bull, or what that bull did last week, or what Donnie did last week at Sykeston, it really don't matter, because if you're thinking about everything, you're already a step behind. So we've got to be on reaction. It's all reaction. What's going down in front of you, process the data, and attack it. For me, it's body language. You know, if this guy's really making a good ride and everything's perfect, he's really posting, meeting a kick, his hips and everything's square with his shoulders, he's in pretty good positioning. But I go to seeing daylight between his butt and the bull's back, he's getting on the back of his arm, you know, those points of no return, that's when we've got to be getting ready to really move in and make a save.
So what's going through your mind as far as like, are there certain points when you're grabbing the bull that it's a better time to grab him as opposed to you're waiting on him? Tell me a little bit about the gap, I guess.
Well, the gap is going to come from a guy, you know, essentially is going to be the distance between the bull and the rider. So that's the gap there. You know, while this bull's bucking, Dale hits the ground there and that bull's coming around. I want to feel the gap. I don't want to be touching Dale and pushing him down, but at the same time I want to be getting my hands on this bull's head, coming through the hole, and just leading him away from Dale back to the outgate. So that's the gap that you always hear, shooting the gap, you know, being on the gap. There is times that things line up like this and get really, really tight and scary, and there is times where we have to come flying in, jump through a gap, get that bull, cross that bull's vision, or there's times that we have to just step in here and just step over Dale, take a shot, get flung in the air, essentially taking a hit for the guy at all cost.
And how does it look from that point forward? Once you've got the bull, let's say the other bullfighter, there's two of you guys.
Right.
How
so
does
it's
that
teamwork.
work?
Yeah, we're going to have two guys. You know, basically, when you're working a two-man system, you basically want to just cut the pie right in half. You know, this is your side of the pie, this is your side of the pie. And regardless of which way that bull's spinning is going to determine which way we want to roll with the bull, is going with the bull's momentum. So, you know, right there, you know, you're down and that bull's spinning to the left right here. If I can just come on through, that bull's so big, he's a lot like a bus. You know, once you get a bus going into a right-hand turn, it's going to take you a little while, but you can get there. You know, for that bus to immediately turn and go left, you're going to have to line out and then make the curve coming back. Same way on these bulls. They've got, you know, the momentum of his body weight and everything that he's doing. He's in that lead. If I can just cross you here, cross his vision, pick the bull up, I've got the bull here. My partner generally will be coming in to this bull's eye. And his eye is what's going to pick him up off me to make it be a teamwork effort, rolling the bull, so to say, and we'll just keep spinning right to the outgate.
So there's a point right in there when he comes to the eye where you guys are going to be semi-close to each other.
Well, we're going to be kind of close to each other, but we're still working that momentum of that circle. So, you know, Dale's going to be coming under and going high. I'll be going high and going low. You know, so it's just a big circle that we're going around this bull, just to keep his momentum going the same way. he's already committed going that direction, he's already spinning, might as well just keep a guy going that way. You know, let you get up, exit out, everybody's safe. Ride again.
Everybody's safe. Watch this video, rewatch this video, and then watch it again if you want to be a bullfighter. Also, go to Cody Webster's Bull School, okay? That's
CodyWebsterBullfighting.com.
check it out.
That's where all the cool kids are going.
You fill out an application. He only takes 5 at a time. How many schools? Are you going to have any more this year?
We're going to do 1 or 2 more this year as well.
Cool. Yeah,
So-
check it out. Check out his gear on dalebrisby.com. What else?
That's just bullfighting, dude.
That's
Old
it.
son.
Yeah. 7 times to the PBR World Finals, to the NFR.
7 trips NFR, 6 trips to the PBR World Finals.
Lord willing, this year will be the same thing. Pound on to the next one, old son. Is that good, Donnie? Did you like it?
Oh, yeah.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Winnebago did too.